welcome back. This is episode 3 of the Falador Locked Hardcore Iron Woman. How's everybody doing today? I'm doing pretty good. The contents of this episode was going to be stretched out into 2 episodes, but I decided since I'm just so far ahead in terms of gameplay that I would just mash them both together, and yeah, so lucky for you guys, you get lots of content today. Anyway, let's jump into it. When I first theory crafted my area locked hardcore, I did so with the intention of completing the most clue scrolls possible while locked to a specific region. The Dwarven Mine contains all of the basic metal ores from copper and tin, all the way up to runite, meaning my best melee armor and weapons are simply locked behind skilling. As for ranged equipment though, I don't have access to any ranged armor upgrades at all. Without access to the crafting guild to tan dragon hides, the best range equipment I'll likely be able to obtain are the green dragonhide chaps from a medium clue, the coif from an easy clue, and finally the leather vambraces and hard leather body from beginner clues. I can get some ranged upgrades from the higher tier implings, but I doubt I'll ever have the hunter level to catch them. Beginner clues also have a chance of rewarding every type of elemental staff, which will be integral to training magic on this account. So, I began this episode on a hunt for beginner clues. So the first thing I ended up doing was slaying some chickens at the farm south of Falador, because they have, I believe it's like a 1 in 300 or a 1 in 100 drop rate of beginner clues, but it was ultimately just way too click intensive and way too irritating, so I only did that for about 5 range levels. I got 4 beginner clues during the process, unfortunately none of which I was able to do. Anyway, coming back to the bank here, I had myself 8,000 feathers to work with, and I decided to do some mining. I figured mining awards clue scrolls, and also I can use mining as a way to get random events, and that random event just got me 2 agility. Mining also grants clue scrolls, so I'm still sort of achieving the beginner casket grind here, but I'm also using it to level up my total level in my mining. I need to do the beekeeper random event to get some noted flax so that I can make bowstrings in the future, but I actually messed up this event. I haven't done this event in so long because there's obviously no reason at all to complete it on a normal account. It just is way too irritating. This random event is going to be really important later on. Once I can get my hands on a clean Irrit leaf, which will require 40 herb lore to clean, I can give it to Dr. Jekyll to get an agility potion. But because I obviously don't have any herbs right now, the only thing he will give me is a strength potion with 2 doses, so yeah. After all the mining I had done, I decided to do some smithing, and that leveled my smithing up to 46. I also decided to smelt and craft all of the gold bars into necklaces, which promptly gave me a lot of crafting levels. I think this got me all the way up to like 30 crafting or something. Having a high crafting level for making things like the Ring of Wealth in the future is going to be really helpful, so I'm glad that I got a lot of gold from Motherlode Mine to help level up the crafting. Plus, these gold necklaces aren't really useful for anything, so I just sell them to the shop and get quite a lot of GP for them. Anyway, moving forward, I decided to take the money that I had accumulated from the mining and smithing. I went and smithed myself a pair of steel plate legs also, just because I didn't have a plate legs previously, and I decided to run on over to Keldagrim and buy the rune longsword, which is the best weapon I'm going to obtain for quite a while. I used the rune longsword to train strength on the dwarves. These dwarves in Keldagrim have more HP than the ones in the Dwarven Mine, but I don't think that they drop beginner clues, so I probably won't be coming back to these guys. More mining, more mining, more mining. As you can tell, I kind of like mining. I mean, just simply leveling up mining for achieving the mining skill cape in the future is going to be really helpful. There's level 70 mining. I am so excited right now. I finally got another beginner clue step that's within Falador. It's taken me so long to get another one of these. Now, because I'm mining right now, it's not really going to be efficient for me to try and juggle this while I'm mining, and I don't want to hold on to it in case in case I get another beginner clue while mining, so I think I'm just gonna go ahead and go to the hairdresser now and see if I get lucky. Oh, alright, here we are. Can we get the one-step beginner? No way! We did it. That is so lucky. Alright, I've come up here to the top of the Falador castle in hopes that it'll bring me some luck. We're gonna do a spin, a jump for joy, and then we're gonna open the casket. Huh. Damn, that's sort of a shame. None of that's really gonna be all that useful to me right now. I guess the black plate legs is an upgrade from the steel plate legs I had. But other than that, yeah, I think I can get a wizard hat from the Dark Wizard's Tower, and I think, obviously, steel plate legs I can make, and I can make better plate legs than black. So, you know, a little lackluster, but hey, we got the first beginner casket completed on the area locked account. That is pretty hype. Continuing forward, I kept training mining so that I could earn enough GP to purchase the Dwarven Multi-Cannon, as that item would be extremely useful in stacking clue scrolls in the future. I spent my nuggets periodically on the upper level, as well as some other things along the way. Got another random event here for some more agility experience, some more mining levels. I believe I stopped at level 75 for a little bit there. I purchased a coal bag from Prospector Percy because it would help a lot during the process of making items at the blast furnace. I also decided to just mine some coal manually in the mining guild, which is a little time consuming, but I figured leveling up mining is going to be extremely worthwhile in the long run. So I smithed all of the gold into gold bars, which promptly got me a lot of smithing levels, and also smithed all of the gold bars into gold necklaces, which gave me, I think, another 15 crafting levels, which is pretty nice. Getting up there. Next, I would proceed to hop worlds over and over and over again, selling all of these gold necklaces, which would probably give me a lot of GP. So yeah, that's good, stacking up gold towards the Dwarven Multi-Cannon. So I've sold almost half of my gold necklaces so far, got quite a bit of GP. I think the smart play is to throw the rest of these in the bank for now, because I only need enough GP to run the blast furnace. Oh, fuck. So I need enough GP to run the blast furnace, and I have definitely enough right now. I have 201k. So I'm going to try to make all of this into bars, get me 2700 mithril bars and 3300 steel bars. And then after I make all of that into stuff, then I'll be able to sell the gold necklaces and the other items. It'll just be more efficient because every world hop I'll be able to sell 2 or 3 different things instead of just one. So yeah, that's my play. Alright, well, now I'm just going to be selling these items to the general store here in Falador and the shield shop, because Cassie here, let's just drop our coins for a second, and just so I can make my point here, we trade her. She will buy this for 936 coins. So that would be a total of like over 450, 460, 68 some odd GP per mithril bar. So at 900 GP times, so we're gonna get something like 450k for just the square shields. And yeah, hopefully these items here will be enough to get me the cannon, and if not, I have some more mithril I can make into stuff to sell. So yeah. Alright. So I've been selling items for a while now. I'm up to 620k coins. I've got 300 mithril square shields remaining and 300 more mithril bars, plus 668 mithril ore to make into bars if I have to. Don't really think I'm going to need that much though, because I was mistaken. I missed that there is a shop in Keldegrim that will buy multiple different mithril armor items. So I'm going to go ahead and make these mithril bars into 300 of something. I'm not really sure. I'll just look up what the shop will buy, and then I will sell these square shields and these other items to that shop so that I can minimize the amount of hops I have to do. Essentially, there's going to be 300 more hops to sell off all these items, which should get me enough GP, I think. Well, that looks pretty good. Got over 3,000 steel bars made. Made all of the iron that I had into steel bars. I also have over 900k left over and still some mithril ore. So it's time to head over to Ice Mountain and get ourselves the cannon and the ammo mold so that I can achieve essentially the best upgrade I'm ever going to get on this account. So I'm going to go here and grab the ammo mold. Might as well grab a couple. Why not? If you actually buy the parts from him, they will cost you over 800k, but if you talk to him and go through the dialogue, not bad yourself. I was hoping you might sell me a cannon. He will sell it to you for 750k exactly. I would love a cannon, please. Oh, and he gave me another ammo mold. What a nice guy. I have been waiting to set up this bad boy. Can't set up this cannon this close to the dwarf blackguard. That's an interesting dialogue. Okay, hang on. Can I even, like, put it all the way up over here? Like... Wait, hang on. Can I even put the cannon anywhere on the mountain? Can I put it, like... over by the Black Knights here? That is odd. Huh, okay, here we go. Huh, look at this bad boy. Look at this machine. I gotta get some ammo for it. But yeah. Well, that wraps it up for today's episode of the Falador Locked Hardcore Iron Woman. I hope you've enjoyed all of the progress we've gained here today. I feel pretty accomplished with myself. Got the first area locked beginner casket complete, as well as achieving the Dwarven multi-cannon, which is going to be an integral item for the series for episodes to come. I'm going to be streaming my progress on this account during the next couple of weeks, so in the description of this episode I'm going to make sure to post my Twitter as well as my Twitch, and I will always be posting something on Twitter before I go live so that you can see if you're interested. You can pop by. Anyways, without further ado, I hope everybody has a good day. Thank you for watching, and bye.